Hello, friends. This will be the longest overview that I do. Usually it's going to be like 1 or 2 minutes. Um, right here is the one that I did for last semester when I taught this class. Obviously, the one I'm doing right now will go right here. Okay? Um, you'll see your upcoming activities, the things you need to do. That will always be up here. And then you'll have a weekly outline. Okay? So it's really essential that you watch the work of art right here. I give you background on how to talk about art. And then I also give you this over here to the right, where one of my old students from Friends Seminary goes through and talks about works of art that she had never seen before. It gives you an example, lets you know that you can really use your own intuition, your own skills as observers, and then we begin to layer those. Okay, you're going to have no problem with those. And you'll watch the two videos, Duchamp and Rauschenberg and Johns. Okay, that is down here. Duchamp, Rauschenberg and Johns, lesson 2, lesson 1. And that's pretty straightforward. Have those done before we meet Wednesday night. We're going to meet at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. Ideally, we would meet on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock throughout the entire semester. We'll talk about it more then. Do everything in your power to be there so that the 4 of us, there's only 4 of us at this time, are going to be there together. And then as for meeting or getting support from me at other times, I'm very flexible. We can hop on Zoom, which is our video interface. You can also email me. Students, for the most part, email me when they have questions. I'm very good at responding. And I think that will probably solve all our problems in terms of communication. But if we need more video stuff, that would be okay as well. We'll just have to schedule that. I'd like you to watch this. I have to change this date here. The quality of failure reflection, that's going to be due this Sunday night. It's a very different modality than you're probably used to. 10% of your grade will be on your quality of failure reflection. The idea is this. If you already know what you're doing, you're not necessarily growing. I want you to be aware of the things that you try, the things that you don't understand, and sort of out of content. So, if you didn't know a certain thing about Duchamp, that's one thing. You didn't really have a risk there when you acquired something. But if you were uncertain about what you wanted to talk about with that or with the Rauschenberg, and you thought maybe it was a stupid idea or a silly idea, but there was just something that made you do it, and this is what made you do it, and you wanted to see if it would work, that is a fantastic moment to reflect on that whole process, and that's your quality of failure. And what it's doing is it's encouraging you to take risks. Let's face it, that's what makes learning interesting when we give something a go. Even if it doesn't work out, you could say, I tried it. I don't really think it was successful, but I'm happy I tried it. I might actually see some success in it, or I might not, and I can give you feedback on how you could make it more successful moving forward. Okay? Over here is additional things I talk about in the lesson John Cage 433. It's 4 minutes 33 seconds. If you want to watch it, you're welcome to. I'm not requiring it. And also the movie Rape of Europa. You can screen that on Amazon Prime. It's a fantastic movie, a very interesting movie, and it positions art in a unique way in terms of World War II. I encourage that. Of course, I am not going to require that. It's a 2-hour movie, but in the beginning of the school year, you may not have time with that. Put it on your watch list. It's a really good one. All right. Okay. Journal assignment is here. It's pretty self-explanatory. It could be an object that you encounter in every day. One of the students last semester picked a hot dog. It was very unexpected to me, and their journal object was a hot dog, and how hot dogs were kind of pervasive in American culture. And in my world, I guess I just see hot dog carts in New York City every day, and I don't see hot dogs that often. But this person did, and it was a really interesting assignment. So think about this idea of, and I didn't think of a hot dog as a mass-produced item, but it is. So that's a really interesting. It was an interesting take. Let your mind wander and see what you can come up with. And this shouldn't take you more than 5 to 10 minutes each day. Okay, this is not about working more is better. It's working smart and thinking well about things. Okay, then you're going to have a couple of Rauschenberg activities. That's on the sub-page. Let me show you where that is. Week 1, Rauschenberg activities. I'm clicking it. Okay, due September 12th. You're going to watch this Play Pause It video. I have a couple questions in there. You'll be able to, that's pretty self-explanatory, answer those. It's actually graded, this assignment here. I have some additional resources on the right. That's for you. It might help inform your work around Coca-Cola Plan, okay, which is one of your first writing assignments. And that's really going to set the tone. I'm going to be very critical. That shouldn't stress you out, but I'm going to be very critical in order to help you the best. As you will write about work the rest of the semester, I'm going to try to say what you did really well, what you could do better, and I will give you more feedback than usual on that particular writing assignment. Okay, and then after you've done, the questions and stuff on Play Pause It, the monogram assignment, make one comment to the group regarding monogram and one question by Wednesday. Okay, and if everyone's done it by Wednesday, you going for your run? Sorry, I'm talking my wife. So if everyone's done that by Wednesday, then between Wednesday and Sunday, follow up with at least one meaningful reply to your classmates' questions or comments. That counts as part of a grade. Okay, and so we're a class that meets asynchronously as well, and so I really want you to have that done by Wednesday, so that, if it's Thursday, it's not the hugest deal, but you want to not impinge upon your classmates so that they can't do their half of the assignment if they've already done it and they need to comment on yours and you haven't done it. That's impinging upon them. Okay, so let's just be mindful of each other's time. All right, and that's it really. I think everything is self-explanatory. My assignments, I feel like they're fairly clear. If they're not to you, and that's totally fine. I have students ask me all kinds of things. What I would like you to do is email me. If it's something that I realize I've done poorly, I will probably adjust the content here and just send a little email to everybody to let them know that it's been adjusted and it's maybe a little bit clearer. Okay? All right, friends, I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. If you have any trouble in the next couple of days with the assignments or with logistics, signing in, etc., email me or Christopher Mullis at HLC. Okay? Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Enjoy.